part 3 of setting up my September monthly in my Erin Condren LifePlanner. I am going to be setting up notes pages today and possibly my dashboard page. All right, let's get to it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tina. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am setting up my Erin Condren LifePlanner, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have already set up. So as I mentioned, this is part 3. So in part 1, I set up this notes page that's right before the September tab, and this is my budget page. And the second part was setting up my monthly layout here, and today's video is the third part and possibly the last part, setting up the notes page that follows the monthly and the dashboard. I will see how far I get, and hopefully I'll be able to get both of these pages done in this video. If not, there will be a part 4. All right, let's go ahead and talk about what I'm going to be using to go ahead and continue decorating. I have been using Rongrong stickers, and in part 1 I used the Big Money Energy sticker book, which is this one right here. So if you are interested in that, it is available. In part 2, I did use Amber Allure. This is primarily what I'm going to be using today as well. And I also used pet tape that is Sweet September. So I will continue to use this in today's video also. Now, if you want to see detailed flip-throughs of these stickers, of all the PET tape that Rongrong has available, then I will go ahead and post that video for you up here because I have detailed flip-through of all of that. All right, let's go ahead and get started with these notes pages, because this is going to be a lot to set up. And like I said, I'd like to get both of these pages done today, but we'll see how far we get. Now, my monthlies, I am very specific the way that I set them up. I'm going to actually flip back to August for you because I actually didn't fill out August. I don't know what happened. I need to go back because I was so busy and I did a lot of things and I got a lot of things done, but for whatever reason, I ended up not filling this out. So this is what my August looks like. And I'm very consistent with the way that I set up this page right here. And I have these boxes: affirmations, action list, achievements, gratitude, personal goals, body, and soul. And then as you could see, I like to decorate like around the boxes. So I'm going to start off by setting up those boxes. And since I do the same thing every month, I did decide to set up a little bit of a chart for myself, blueprint, so that way I kind of know like how many lines I need for each section and how to go ahead and like, you know, what lines to skip, that type of thing. Okay, let's cover that up. And I like to use my ruler that comes with the Life Planner. It's like the perfect size. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around because that is how I have this little like cheat sheet for myself set up. So I use the width of this and then I draw the lines, and it's worked out really well. So I do start from the first line here because this is a lined notes page, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw this. And I just use like the edge of where the line starts to kind of create the side and make a straight line, hopefully. It's always my goal to make a straight line. Okay, I'm going to need 6 lines on both sides here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to go right here. And then create my first box. And then all I need to do is draw in the bottom. All right, so that is like the first box that I have here. And I'm going to go back to show you how I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue and draw in all of these boxes. I'm going to speed things up a bit because it's going to take me just a few minutes to do this. All right, I did the one side here. Now I need to go ahead and do the next side. And for this one, I'm gonna kind of just eyeball it. I wanna give myself enough room to decorate down the center and possibly do a little bit of decoration on the side here. So let me go ahead and do this side. All right, so my boxes are already done. I wanted to speed through that because, like I said, it was a little bit time consuming, but I just had my little cheat sheet. I used my ruler, and I like to use a pencil. And I'm kind of thinking that I want to get this one prepped to go ahead and decorate as well right now before I really start laying down stickers. Now what I did over here, I really kind of liked this. It was very much a clean slate. I got rid of a lot of the dark lines, and I think I want to do the same thing for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. All right, so that one is all prepped and ready for me to go. Now you're probably thinking, well, why did I cover up all of those sections? Because they're perfectly good sections to use, and you are correct. But the color for September is this purple, which I love. It's pretty, but it's really not going with the theme that I have decided to go with for this particular month. So that's the reason why I decided to cover it up and just kind of create like a nice clean slate for myself. All right, so I do want to put some boxes down on this side here. I'm going to, of course, be coming over here to Amber Allure. I have some boxes that I already sort of picked out. I've used so many of these stickers. I don't have a whole lot to choose from, but I do have some of these big boxes, just a couple of them left. So I've got this one here. I'm just going to grab them and put them on my sticker sheet for now because I want to see the best way to arrange them. Then I have this one right here. And I like to have 3 boxes. One of them, I create a list for myself and my husband, like for us. And then I create a list for my parents of things I need to do because I do care for them. And then I like to have a section that is going to be like highlights for the month. And I don't know if I want to use this one. And then I think I need an extra box this month because I've had a little bit of a change and I'm really excited about it. My nephew and sister-in-law are moving back by us. They had moved away and I was taking care of him for like 2 years. And it was so hard for me to get used to the fact that he wasn't here, and I really, really missed him, and I'm really excited because they are moving back. So that is amazing. I'm really, really happy about it. And now I think I kind of want to have a box just for like things that might be going on with him for the month that I need to know about, because I will not be watching him the way that I was previously, but I will be watching him for certain things. So I think I just kind of want to have a section that way I can kind of make some notes on it as I need to. Okay, so I think that's a good like assortment of the boxes, and I want to put them in here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this now because I changed it up a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so I think I'm going to put this one here. First, I'm going to close this up a little bit. And once I get these boxes laid down, then I will be able to kind of figure out the rest of like the decor. So that way I kind of have like a nice little layout here to work with. And now I am an affiliate of Rongrong, and if you do purchase anything, I greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate link. It is down below, and it gives you 10% off. So make sure that you take advantage of the discount for sure. Now she is running a sale right now. She's got 20% off. It is her birthday, and yeah, that's really exciting. So there's a code down below, so make sure that you use that to save yourself a little bit of money. And all you need to do is just change the code that's in there, and then that way you can go ahead and get the better discount, because you can't use both, but you want to obviously get the better discount. I hope I gave myself enough room here because there's some girls that I want to put in here. All right, so let's open it up. Okay, now let me grab this PET tape because I really like, oh, this one. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, I think she'll fit in here. I wasn't quite sure which girl was going to go where, but I think she will fit in there. And ooh, I really like this one. I haven't used her yet. She's a little bit bigger, and I think she'll fit in there nicely. Now the boxes are a little bit further over, but I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, I think so. I definitely want to bring in some of the green. So I have this one green strip left, and I think I want to bring it in at the top here. So I'm going to grab this now, and I'm just going to put that in here. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but it's okay. This way I could get both of the pages done, and then, you know, since I open it up and it's like a nice coordinating view when I open the whole thing up. So I think that's really cute up here. So let's find a couple of quotes. So at least this way I kind of have like the bigger stickers pulled, and then I can kind of figure out how I want to place them and fit them in here. Now this I love, but I already have this one over here. So I don't want to do a repeat in the month, but there's some other beautiful ones here. Let's see. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. I really like this one, and almost want to move these boxes over a little bit. All right, I decided to move the boxes over a little bit. That is the best part about using pencil to draw them in, because I could move them if I need to. I very rarely have to, but I really love this sticker. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna lay her down because she's pretty tall. All right, I love that. That looks so pretty. Okay, let's come over here to this side, and I'm gonna use this girl right here. And I really like this quote. So I'm not quite sure how I want to do this, and I'm not quite sure about the placement of these boxes. First off, I'm going to just cut out the quote. I don't want the wreath around it. All right, so this is going to be a lot easier, and I'm thinking I might move this box down a little bit so that way I could fit her in here with the quote. I'm thinking that that would look really pretty. So let's pull this one up. I'm going to close this because it's a little bit easier for me. Yeah, I pulled up a little bit of white out with it. So let's just reapply that there. Okay. So I'm going to put her right there, and this quote. I really like that. The fairies glimmer in autumn's deep woods, tucked in magical nooks of an enchanted childhood. And then I'm going to put this box. Okay, so that looks really pretty. I've got my boxes. Now I need to add some decor, and I have been wanting to add, or some more florals, I should say. Or, yeah, the decor, because I laid the girls down. I love, wait, where I passed it up. Where did it go? Okay, first of all, I like these to create kind of like a nice little collage, the way that is there. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use those elements just yet, but oh, here it is. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this one already has some of that in there. I really like this long one. I really like all of the elements on here, except it's kind of a big sticker, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to probably cut some things out. So I'm going to take off some tackiness and see how big these leaves are. And I think I want her to be sitting on top instead of behind. Hold it here. All right, I think that I like that. I actually ended up using the whole sticker. I thought I was just going to use like part of it, but I really kind of like the way that it filled this out. And I think I'm happy with it. All right, let's just cut it here. And I think I'm going to use this other piece right up here. I'm lifting this box up because I'm not sure if I want it like over the box or under. Going over so that way I don't have to trim it. Oh, that looks pretty. I think I'm going to cover up the leaves under, or cover up the box underneath here, because I think the leaves will pop more, and I think I kind of like that idea. Now I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing down here because I just like the way that that looks. I think that's why I was a little like hesitant, and I think with this one I might actually cut this. Now I definitely want to add some decor around here, and let's see. Ooh, look at that. This one right here. That looks pretty. All right, so now I need to fill this in. So I think I want something not so bold as it is there. And I'm thinking I want to bring in some of like the paper elements in here. So maybe like this piece. Because there's this one that's already like put together. And I'm not sure if that'll be too long. Or there's this one which is a little shorter. And I'm thinking I like the little bit shorter one, because then I could add in this. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I like this. And I think it'll look nice with that. Let's see. Let me take some tackiness off. And let me put it together to the side here, because I think it'll be easier for me. Because if it doesn't work out, it's going to be a lot of like pulling up. So I'm going to take some tackiness off of here too. And let's see. Oh yeah, I like that. That looks really cute. And now I'm thinking I want some of the paper on this side because I don't have it there. Add in a little bit over here. Okay, let's see what I can do here. I'm thinking I need to kind of cut out some of this. So just to add the paper like behind it so I can kind of see it. this up a little bit, and I don't want this whole piece. Okay, that is looking really pretty. Okay, let's see what else I need to do here. I think I need to add a little bit of something down here. I kind of like this one. This is like really long, and I think that that might look really pretty on the side of her. Let's see. And then really want to keep that little butterfly because it's so cute. Okay, so this can actually layer over her. Now this one is sort of lost on her, so I think I'm gonna just get rid of it and just move it down there. Now I feel like she's kind of floating, and I don't really like that, so I kind of want to give her the look of like maybe pavement that she's on. So I really like this one right here. So let's see if I could kind of like lay that under her somehow. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but let's lift her up. All right, I like the way that that looks because it doesn't seem like she's just kind of floating. And I think I'm gonna grab a little piece of this and just kind of put it in the corner here. Okay, so I went ahead and I filled this out down here with that like bigger brown sticker, just kind of cut it and pieced it in the corners here. However, I need some like florals just to kind of like bring it all together down here. And I grabbed the wreath of the quote. So if you remember, this quote was inside this wreath of all these like decorative little florals. So I'm thinking that I could use this because I don't want this to go to waste, but I'm gonna kind of have to like piece it together, I'm thinking, just so I can kind of arrange it in a way that I think it's gonna look nice. I really like this little picture. God, it's like a little fireplace scene, and I think that that would look really cute, kind of like right here. But I'm gonna have to move some of these leaves out of here in order to make this work. All right, so I'm gonna add a few more like little leaves throughout here. And I think I'm gonna use the PET tape because there's a lot of like little leaves in here that will work perfectly. I love setting up these pages for the month, and it's just very therapeutic for me, so I really enjoy doing it, and it is very time consuming. It probably takes me about a good hour maybe to do this, but I usually like put on like some Netflix, or I watch YouTube videos or whatever it is, and I really enjoy it. Now I want to go ahead and put some of this wording, I think, down here, just a couple, maybe even just one. Maybe this one, Season of Change. That one I think will work. And I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to just kind of like layer it. And I think that that will look really cute. All right, I really like the way that this came together. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. All right, now I need to get functional in these boxes. So I have created my own headings because, you know, everybody's planning is different. So I have different headings that I go ahead and put in here. I print these out on clear sticker paper. Really simple. I just type it up. I picked a font that I liked, and I have these here, and I'm going to cut them up and I'm going to put them in here. But before I do that, I do want to highlight the little like heading that I'm going to put them on. So that way it sort of like brings attention to it. And I'm going to use this Tombow 942, and I'm just going to create like headings right here. The color matches nicely. Now what I've found is that I take the backing off. It's so much easier as opposed to like cutting them with the backing on, because then it's like a lot harder to get the backing off. So if you keep it in a bigger piece and cut it, there we go. It's so much easier to work with. I'm going to kind of work from the bottom up, and I'm going to turn this so that way I lay this straight. So this one is going to be gratitude. This one is going to be achievements. Body and soul is going to go over here. Personal goals. So I've got action list and affirmations. All right, and I'm going to grab these little dots. So I have some left here and, oh, up here. So I think I'm going to use these 3 dark brown ones here because I really only like to put a few goals because I like to create a reasonable list for myself. I can't have it be too long because then it becomes very overwhelming when you see a list like that. And then my action list, I'm going to use those other little dots right here. I will fill out affirmations and body and soul, but I think I'll do that in a little bit different video because this one is getting really long. So let's go to this side. Now I do have some other headings here. I have the us, parents, and then this month. Bills I'm not going to be using, but I like to put us here this month, and then parents is going to go here. And this is an extra box that I have where I have to put a different heading there. But I want to put some type of little box to go ahead and put my headings in. So let's come over here to the book. I don't have a lot left of like little boxes. Oh, I think I'm going to use a strip from here. I think that that will work. I'm going to take this bottom strip and just use that. Okay, I'm going to move these bottom ones up just so I could cut a strip and not like mess up those stickers. All right, not sure how much of this I'm going to need. So let's just cut the whole thing, and then that way I can just cut them down. All right, so this one already has this on here. However, it's really dark, so this black ink is not going to work with that. So I want to cover that up, I think. Maybe I'll cut it out and replace it. And then that way I could use this sticker somewhere else as opposed to just like losing this whole little cute piece. Okay, that will work. Now what I want to do is I want to create this kind of jagged. I don't want it to necessarily be super like straight because everything else is cut like kind of that torn look. So that's what I'm going to do here. Just create like a little torn edge. Like that. And this one, now this one I feel like the dot, I'm gonna have to replace it because I really do like it, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see, what can I do here? I'm thinking if I kind of like cut around. So that way I could keep the dot. Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. That worked. That is super cute. And I think I'm going to cut one for here so that way I have it already. I might have to like write that heading in, but that'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so now I have room to put my little headings on here. All right, everything is set up. I went ahead and added my headings. I drew some lines in here. Oh, this was a long video. I realized that, but it was so much fun to put it all together. And I hope that you kind of got some ideas for yourself. Obviously, you don't have to be as decorative with the stickers as I am, but I absolutely love it. So I've got everything set up. So going back to part 1 of this series, this is my budget page here. Then I've got my September monthly layout done here. And then of course, my notes and dashboard pages. So this was a lot of fun. Let me know if you enjoyed this series of setting up this month and having like all of the different videos. If you like it, then maybe it's something I will do moving forward. Otherwise, I do share all of this on my Instagram. So if you are following me there, you will see like a quick flip through of it, maybe a reel, and you can see how it all comes together. Just a couple of reminders. I am an affiliate for Rongrong, so I do have an affiliate link down below. So if you do decide to pick anything up, Amber Allure sticker book is still available as of right now. And then the September or Sweet September PET tape, this one I know is still available. So this is beautiful. There's a lot of florals in here that just really coordinate beautifully with the Amber Allure sticker book. There's also a lot of other PET tapes for fall that you can pick up. I know that the PET tape for Amber Allure with the larger girls, that one is, I believe, sold out. So, but you can get the girls in the sticker book and you can get the PET tape for extra little floral elements, things like that, because this has got a lot of detail in here, but if you like a lot of florals, I definitely recommend getting a PET tape to go with it. You get a lot of stickers on one roll. The repeat is really long, so it's just a really, really nice value. These sell for $15.99, I believe, and the sticker book's $33 because this is an illustrated sticker book by her. So yeah, make sure you check out all of the details. I will link the complete like fall release flip through for you. It will be probably linked at the very end of this video and you can go ahead and take a look at that. See everything that's available. She is having a birthday sale. It is running for just a short time. I will have all of the details of that down below. That code will save you 20% off. So if you use my affiliate link and then just change the code at the end to save you 20% as opposed to the 10% that my affiliate link will save you. That way you get a little bit more savings and you can pick up some of your favorite items. Thank you so much for using my link. I greatly appreciate it. It really does help me out. It helps me to be able to bring you a lot more content and things like that. So that's how that helps me out. It's no additional cost to you. If you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up on it. Remember to subscribe, and when you do, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos come out. And drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you decorate these pages? What have you been doing with these pages that follow the monthly? Because I would love to know. And also let me know if you got some ideas from this. I love to hear your feedback. It really helps me decide like what videos to like keep bringing you. And I thank you so much for being a part of my little family here at It's a Wonderful Plan here on YouTube. As I said, on Instagram, I am on TikTok as well. Thank you so much. And oh my gosh, we're ready for September. I'm so excited about it. Fall is my favorite and I am like ready for it. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.